They don't tell you how lonely hard work feels. They don't tell you how quiet the grind is. They don't tell you how invisible progress looks in the beginning. They only show you the finish line, the spotlight, the success, the results. But they never show you the dirt, the sweat, the doubt, the nights alone, the mornings when your body screams no and your mind whispers quit. And still, you get up, you move, you work, you go again. Because deep down, you know something most people don't. The hard work will pay off. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not on your schedule. Not on your timeline. But it will. Let me talk to you real. Right now, you're in the invisible phase. The seed under the soil phase. The nobody claps phase. The nobody believes phase. The nobody cares phase. You're putting in effort that feels pointless. Energy that feels wasted. Time that feels unrewarded. And that's where most people quit. Because they want proof before the process. They want rewards before the sacrifice. They want results before the work. But life doesn't work like that. Fire doesn't forge steel instantly. Storms don't shape mountains overnight. Pressure doesn't create diamonds in a day. Everything strong is built slow. And you're being built. Every early morning is building you. Every late night is building you. Every rep, every page, every failure, every setback, building you. Not just your results. Your mind. Your character. Your identity. Your discipline. You think you're chasing success. But success is chasing who you're becoming. Because the grind isn't just external. It's internal. Every time you don't quit, your mind gets stronger. Every time you show up tired, your discipline gets sharper. Every time you keep going with no applause, your character hardens. You're not just working. You're transforming. Like a soldier in training. Like a lion learning to hunt. Like steel inside a furnace. You're being shaped by pressure. And pressure is painful. Pressure is uncomfortable. Pressure is lonely. But pressure creates power. Here's the truth most people don't understand. Hard work doesn't pay off in money first. It pays off in mindset first. It teaches you how to suffer. How to endure. How to stay calm in chaos. How to move in silence. How to stay focused when it's boring. And once your mind is strong, your life follows. Because weak minds can't hold success. They destroy it. They sabotage it. They waste it. Strong minds build it. Protect it. Multiply it. That's why the grind comes before the glow. That's why the pain comes before the power. That's why the struggle comes before the strength. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. Prepared for responsibility. Prepared for pressure. Prepared for leadership. Prepared for growth. Prepared for abundance. Because if success came early, it would destroy you. So life makes you earn it. It builds your discipline first. Your patience first. Your focus first. Your resilience first. So when the results arrive, you're strong enough to carry them. Let me tell you something real. There are people watching you right now. Quietly. Silently. Waiting. They don't support you. They don't encourage you. They don't help you. They're just waiting to see if you quit. And when you don't, that's when they start believing. But by then, you don't care anymore. Because you didn't build your life for approval. You built it for respect. For freedom. For legacy. For power. You didn't choose the easy road. You chose the honest one. The road where you earn everything. The road where nothing is given. The road where excuses die. The road where weakness gets exposed. The road where discipline is forged. You chose the hard road. And the hard road always pays. Not in comfort, in strength, not in ease, in power, not in shortcuts, in structure, not in hype, in stability. There will be days you feel behind, days you feel stuck, days you feel forgotten, days you feel tired, days you feel empty, and you'll still move. Not because you feel good, but because you're committed. That's the difference. Average people move on emotion. Winners move on principle. Average people stop when it's hard. Winners start when it's hard. Average people need motivation. Winners need standards. And your standard is simple. You don't stop. You don't fold. You don't drift. You don't disappear. You don't quit. Because you understand something powerful. Hard work compounds. Like interest. Like pressure. Like momentum. Like force. Slow at first. Invisible at first. Quiet at first. Then unstoppable. Then undeniable. Then inevitable. One day, you'll look back at these nights. These mornings. These lonely battles. These silent struggles. And you'll understand. This is where you were made. Not in success. Not in comfort. Not in applause. But in discipline. In consistency. In suffering. In repetition. In sacrifice. The grind didn't break you. It built you. The pressure didn't destroy you. It sharpened you. The struggle didn't weaken you. It forged you. And the world only sees the result. They don't see the war. They don't see the nights you almost quit. The mornings you almost gave up. The days you felt like nothing was working. But you stayed. You kept moving. You kept showing up. You kept grinding. You kept believing. And that's why the hard work will pay off. Not because life is fair, but because persistence is undefeated. Not because the world is kind, but because pressure creates kings. Not because it's easy, but because quitting guarantees failure. As long as you don't stop, you win. As long as you don't quit, you grow. As long as you don't fold, you evolve. This is not a phase. This is who you're becoming. A man who works in silence. A man who builds in the dark. A man who moves without applause. A man who doesn't need validation. A man who doesn't chase shortcuts. A man who trusts the process. Because you know, the hard work will pay off. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day, it will hit all at once. And when it does, you won't be surprised. Because you earned it. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. My hard work will pay off. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will outlast the struggle and rise into your power.